Hey guys, this is Scott and Ariane from This Nomadic Idea. Our channel is all about a nomadic lifestyle, whether it's backpacking, a long distance trail, whether it's traveling in a 1976 Airstream across the country, camping in our van, doesn't make any difference. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, hit that subscribe button, hit the little bell so you get notification of when we post our next video. So I'm in northern Georgia, and I'm on just an overnight backpacking trip on one of my most favorite trails, loop trails in northern Georgia, and that is the Appalachian Trail, Dockery Lake Loop. You can do an out and back and then go back up on the 18, go back to your car at Woody Gap. That's exactly what I did, and oh my God, it is so beautiful out. It's probably in the 50s, but the colors, the peak colors are out, and it's absolutely beautiful. So as I was hiking, it occurred to me that, you know, as we transition a lot from, you know, a lot of backpacking videos to renovating our Airstream Argosy, and, you know, subscribing to other RV channels like Less Junk, More Journey, people that live nomadically in their RV, it occurred to me that, you know, backpackers and RVers, you know, we have a lot in common. I mean, you know, I see the hashtag tiny home on wheels for RVers. I mean, backpackers could hashtag it, you know, tiny home on my feet, because, you know, when you're backpacking, especially when you're backpacking a long distance trail, your home is on your back. And I don't know about you, but it doesn't get any tinier than having your home in a 50-liter backpack, living out of that for 6 months out of the year. But I think we have a lot in common. So this video, I'm going to give 5 reasons why I think backpackers and RVers have so much in common. I would say the number one thing that backpackers and RVers have in common is probably water. I mean, we're always looking for water. Whether you've got to fill up your fresh water tank to go boondock for 2 weeks, whether you're on the trail and you're looking for water so you can cook and have coffee in the morning. I mean, water is the quintessential most important item, whether you're traveling or whether you're backpacking. You're always on the hunt for fresh water. And if you can't find fresh water, what do you got to do? You got to filter it. So I would say the second, and this is the most important, is weight. Pack weight versus RV weight. In an RV, you have axle weight, you have hitch weight, you have tongue weight, you have weight distribution. How much can your tow vehicle pull? What's the weight limit on your hitch? Everything is about weight. You've got to have weight distribution in your RV like a mofo, man. I mean, that's gotta be accurate. There is no room for error. Backpacking, I mean, yeah, you can carry some heavy stuff if you want to carry it, but what's the biggest concern with backpackers? It's weight. Everything is about weight, especially nowadays. Everyone's lightweight. Well, that's the thing. It's like a lot of your gear that's used in RVs, we also use out in the backpacking field. Or, you know, the other thing I notice with RVers and backpackers is that it's packing, unpacking, packing, unpacking, packing, unpacking. We are constantly readjusting everything. And I know with the Airstream, it's constantly, you know, readjusting the sway bar, making sure weight distribution, making sure things don't fall out, making sure, you know, when we park, it's unpacking everything, taking out the dishes, setting up the Airstream, making sure everything is correct. Then when we go to leave, packing it all back up, making sure nothing falls. Backpacking is the same thing. I mean, we're constantly packing, unpacking, packing, unpacking. I mean, when I did the AT, at one point in time, I remember thinking, well, hell, this is like work. And so I think in the RV world, it's really the same thing. You're always packing, unpacking, hitching up, unhitching up, you know. I mean, it's the same thing. I think we have a lot in common. Number 5, the biggest thing that I see, in my opinion anyway, that backpackers and RVers have in common is this. It's not so much the destination, it's the journey. I mean, you know, embracing the suck when you're out in nature, I mean, it's gonna rain, it's gonna be nasty, it's gonna be unpleasant. Mother Nature doesn't care about your plans. She doesn't care about your long distance hike or your trip across America in an Airstream. You know, you're always battling something. You're always battling the elements, road conditions, trail conditions. But I think in the journey, like I know for me, when I'm backpacking and it's hard and it's rainy or it's crop weather, or maybe the hill I'm climbing is just, you know, I'm not feeling it that day and, you know, I'm struggling. Not one time ever in 20 years of backpacking have I ever been disappointed in the journey, because the trail gives you everything that you need. So when you have a hard day on the trail, it's going to give you a beautiful view. It's going to give you that moment where you're like, okay, this is why I'm out here. And I think the RV world is the exact same way. Do RVers like winding roads all the time? Mountain passes, elevation gain, elevation losses, pulling an RV? No, but isn't that what backpackers do? We're going up and down all the time. Up in elevation, down in elevation, up in elevation. It's the exact same trail, it's just a little different. And I think for the most part, when we get to a destination, whether it's a campsite or shelter or whatever, I think it's the same whether you get to an RV park or whatever. You don't sometimes remember those, but man, do you remember the journey and how you got there. And I think that's what a lot of backpackers and RVers have in common, is that we know how to live tiny, man. I mean, we can multi-use a piece of gear better than anybody. And I think that's what it's all about. 5 things RVers and backpackers have in common. Absolutely. You know, that's the thing about, both backpackers and the RV world, is that I think it's just a desire to live this nomadic life. And I think backpacking, it gives you that. It gives you that chance to just leave work, quit your job, and just live in the woods for a short period of time, even if it's for the weekend or for a week or 5 days, or you hike through the Great Smoky Mountain National Park, or you hike through the Sierra Nevadas, and you see and you get to experience something that normal people at that point just don't get to experience. Well, you guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate everybody's support and comments on one of the last YouTube videos, YouTube rant. Really appreciate everybody commenting. Please hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you guys as part of our outdoor community all the time. Absolutely. I love driving down these back roads. Crazy. Couldn't pull an RV back here. But yeah, please give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and comment. I'd love to hear your opinion on RV life and backpackers life. Are they the same? Are they different? Which is better? Which is worse? I'd love to hear your comments. Would love that. Anyway, I'm gonna find my way out of here. Yeah, we'll see you guys later. Take it easy. Bye.